Commissioner Powell, who would pay for the Justice Center? And Bob said the people. He didn't talk about the true cost of the building, maintaining, operating, staffing, utilities, insurance, how long the long-term debt is, the interest rates, etc. Still have the cost to run the old courthouse, and we'll have the cost of the old jail, and, as I've heard, for a juvenile center. The sheriff said in a committee meeting it would cost over $600,000 to renovate the old jail. Bob said there will be adequate time for public comment before they proceed with any of this commitments for this. I appreciate that. And Mr. Phipps said on Insight, the old jail is not suitable to build a second story on. He said a lady county commissioner said back in 2002, she asked an engineer to look at it, and that he said a second story could not be built on the present jail. You would have to tear it down and start over. I'm asking who was the engineer and what test did he do to determine his findings, and like to see it in writing.
All right, your time is up. That's enough. You ready to give a commissioner vote?
Well, I'm just
time. Move on.
I talked to the builders.
Have you removed?
I just like a little, Mr. Chairman.
Well, that's what you said 10 minutes ago. All right, go ahead.
I talked to the builders of the old jail last week, and they said it was definitely built to specs and more for a second story. Do you not want to look at all the options and make your decisions on facts, not hearsay? Or are you determined to build a multi-million-dollar justice center and create an enormous debt and costs in spite of what the people want? None of you said in your campaigns for election that you would raise property taxes 50% and build a $10 to $20 million justice center, create a huge long-term debt for our children and grandchildren to pay that most cannot afford. I am asking you tonight to roll back the property tax increase and stop all action to build a justice center. I've got one paragraph to finish.
That's enough. You've been up here 20 minutes.
This is what the name you called me when I was up here last.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to read the last part of what he was going to read.
Okay.
At the last meeting, I was approaching the microphone. Chairman Frank Smith said, "Come up here, dumbass." He is the voice of the county commission. He is the way you want to treat people that come up here and speak to them like that. Mr. Smith, this is a disgrace to the county. And for you to say things like this is publicly not acceptable on cable TV or in this forum.
What did you just say?
Excuse me?
What did you just say?
I repeated what he said.
Yeah, well, it don't make
Well, it was loud and clear to everybody on the county that saw it on the cable.
I'll call for a point of order in this meeting.
All right. I'm moving.
Excuse me, Rodney?
I call for a point of order.
I didn't say those words. I repeated what he said. This is what the county executive said. Mr. Smith, did you say those words?
Did or not? I did apologize to him.
Okay. Will you please apologize to him?
I did. I just got that.
Okay. I would like to ask, on what I was going to talk about, I would like to ask that these meetings, the one for the Justice Center, be held after 6 o'clock so that the people who do work can attend the meetings, because they are important to the decisions that are going to be made here in Fentress County. And I would like to see if you guys could go ahead and vote on that, to see if we could have all the meetings after 6 o'clock, because I think that's an opportunity for everybody who's interested to be able to participate and listen.
Okay.
And then additional to that, I spoke to Peggy Sawyer again with TCI. I get really frustrated because there are 21 jails in the state of Tennessee that are non-certified in 21 counties. Benton County, Bledsoe County, Campbell County, Carroll County, Clay County, Cocke County, Grundy County, Hardman County, Henderson County, Humphreys County, Pickett County, Smith County, Union County, Van Buren County, Warren County, and there are 6 other counties that are non-certified, and their jails are operational. Now, I would like to know that why. The 6 more names Mrs. Sawyer is going to provide me. She was supposed to get back to me today, but she didn't. But we only have one county that, out of that list of all those counties that are non-certified, only one county has a median income that is lower than Fentress County, which means their household brings in less than what Fentress County households bring in. And all those counties are actually more wealthy than our citizens, and they can't run a county jail. All these counties are making $33,686. Another one's $38,822. Fentress County is